Save Lives welcomes the opportunity to present to the Alngalzi Department of Communities, Disability Services and Seniors. This community recovery proposal is the work of myself, Joanna Pearce, Lisa Smith and Nolene Herbert. Save Lives assists local communities in disaster-prone areas. Our organisation develops and implements tailored solutions to support local communities as they respond to and recover from these disasters. Save Lives has been in Alngalzi for 3 months providing crisis support in the northeastern region. Our organisation relies on a combination of generous donations and the implementation of self-sustaining initiatives to deliver positive outcomes for the communities we support. Save Lives understands Alngalzi's vulnerable populations are heavily reliant on urban farming and gardening for income and personal food sources. Save Lives has focused on a program of work to restore longer-term food security in the region, now that the immediate crisis in Alngalzi has passed. Our proposal is to establish a farmer field school which incorporates a seed bank, facilitates access to community plots for vulnerable populations and support access to community markets. The Farmer Field School is a well-evidenced, effective, sustainable strategy to build resilience in the community. In 2020, a review was published of literature of farmer field schools from 1997 to 2018. It was noted the model was implemented in 90+ countries worldwide, and in villages where farmer field schools were conducted several years ago, we still see that farmers continue applying practices they have learnt during their training. An analysis of past initiatives in the region identified that many programs failed to benefit the vulnerable groups they set out to assist. Barriers were often access-based and linked to an individual's gender or status within their gender, for example, divorced or widowed women and second wives. Save Lives believes a farmer field school has the greatest potential for northeastern Alngalzi. This type of initiative has demonstrated positive economic, societal and nutritional impacts in East Africa. Optimal programs have included hands-on facilitated learning where facilitators work side by side with participants on practical components, opportunities for participants to lead groups and share their knowledge and experience, female farmers as active participants who are supported and enabled to lead and engage the group, and also cultural activities which have enabled engagement within the learning community on broader challenges individuals in the region are facing. Notable research found that farmer field schools were breaking down the hierarchy between various classes and community subgroups, while nurturing trust and solidarity. Save Lives understands the crucial role women play in reforming and restoring communities, and engagements in mobilising the society. The project incorporates activities tailored for women participants and provide leadership opportunities and the means to learn or teach new skills. Studies show that farmer field school programs have been credited for its contribution in empowering the community, especially giving voice to female farmers. For many women, sharing their experiences is one of the most important aspects of personal recovery. Programs that focus on ways in which women can interact, learn and share experiences are vital in disaster recovery. Save Lives believes setting a foundation for greater diversity and inclusion is essential. Across 3 years of facilitated programs, Save Lives aims to deliver a cohort of female graduates who can take an active role in the ongoing management, such as the selection of students, seed allocation and access to market transport of Alngalzi Farmer Field School initiatives. They will play a crucial role in ensuring the program continues to meet the needs of vulnerable Alngalzians. Through their own participation, they will build rapport and respect and gain experience addressing and influencing these groups. They will then be placed to advocate for future female participants. Yentaki Frimpong in 2019 highlighted how societal factors can prevent well-intentioned programs from benefiting women and vulnerable communities. Yentaki Frimpong's research into seed banks highlighted if a community does not agree with a program intent or adapt to enable it, the program will likely fail. The community engagement Save Lives will incorporate into its Farmer Field School program, along with the proactive recruitment of diverse community members, is essential to achieving long-term success, and the continuity of a successful program following Save Lives' departure. Farmer Field School programs will incorporate existing local knowledge and scientific methodologies to train participants. CEF in 2020 suggests that such an approach will play a critical role in preventing drought through better resource management and preparedness to reduce this devastation. There is limited benefit in providing women with education and training to enable a better return from subsistence farming if those women then have nowhere to farm or no ability to adopt best practice approaches, which will lead to higher productivity. Many farmers in Africa grow their produce on government land. This is not always with approval, which means farmers are less likely to invest in the soil, pest reduction and trial new crops, because the expense is too great in the context of the potential to lose the crop. Save Lives will seek government and community support to identify pieces of land where building is unwise, if not impossible, and where urban gardens flourish, which could be allocated to subsistence farming for vulnerable women. The intent is to seek 2 parcels in each location where a Save Lives Farmer Field School operates to enable rotation of locations and optimise soil quality. The Farmer Field School model supports the opportunity for farmers and women to reduce poverty and support economic recovery through improved cropping practices, opportunity to sell excess crops or partake in the seed bank program and adapting their cropping strategy to support improved food security. HubFol in 2007 suggests that getting people back to work can increase their sense of perceived control and so makes a positive contribution to psychosocial recovery. Studies raise the essential role that access to markets play in reducing women's vulnerability. Her research highlighted how women's ability to sell their excess produce was interlinked with their ability to increase productivity through the ability to purchase tools, fertiliser and pest controls. Men invest little subsistence farming, prioritising investments in export crops, a factor which is directly impacting local food security. By providing vulnerable women with access to markets to sell their excess produce and make an income, Save Lives will have a direct impact on local food security. An on-site counsellor will join the team at the Save Lives and Galsey Farmer Field Schools. They will facilitate community engagement sessions and address any mental health concerns associated with the protracted drought. Their role is essential to long-term success, with research highlighting the importance of good mental health to farmers' ability to proactively adapt and respond to climate change. Guest medical presenters will discuss hygiene, water management and sanitation and the linkages to malnutrition and diseases such as cholera. These lessons will complement the introduction of new technology and practices. For example, farmer field schools may consider the issues with farm water management and how Save Lives avoid risks associated with mosquitoes by using closed device container tanks used to scarcely water the crops. This can lead to a broader discussion about water management and hygiene. Program administrators will ensure classes avoid the hottest times of the day, being 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. This will help mitigate heat-related illnesses, infectious respiratory conditions, and heat stress. This could also form a farmer field school discussion with medical practitioners present and available to talk to treatments for heat illnesses. There may also be the potential to explore broader health issues from HIV to contraception. The Farmer Field School will enable Save Lives to tailor solutions to the local community's needs, addressing unique challenges of the population. Education and training will also cover the latest in forecasting and monitoring so that our Galsey Farmer Field School graduates have the capacity to act early in response to forecasting, which can provide advance warning of risk and can support the disaster risk reduction process and early adoption of positive coping strategies. Save Lives is aware there are several assumptions made in the generation of this proposal, and we're tracking several constraints which could impact successful implementation of the proposed Farmer Field School. Save Lives will work with the Galsey Department of Communities, Disability Services and Seniors to tailor programs accordingly. We have built adaptability into our proposal to mitigate the risks associated with identifiable constraints. Thank you for the opportunity to present to you today. As you can see, Save Lives is committed to community resilience and aims to deliver initiatives which will benefit Galsians for years to come.